Um, snap, I did it the wrong way. I gotta change it a little bit. But anyways, good to Morgan, good to Tag, wherever you are. Um, Today I'm gonna be doing some GT Sport racing, and this might go very, very badly. Like, it might go very badly, to be honest. So first, I'm probably just gonna change my livery. Most of these are just anime liveries or whatever. And then I just got this because why not? Plus, I love Porsche. I love Porsche's livery, Porsche's new livery. So, mainly this is just, just mainly doing some races on GT Sport, and that's it. Like, I plan on doing this over and over and over again many times. I may even do online racing a little bit, just to kind of show my skill and everything, or at least try to. So, yeah, seems to be good. Gotta do some qualifying for this race, GT4 race. I'll be using Toyota GTA 6 Grade 4, which is actually a pretty good car. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty cool. It's very good handling, very good acceleration. It's not that bad to control. It's very lightweight too, so hopefully I do this pretty well. Get ready for the race that's coming up soon. I didn't even look to see if the entry was open. It's not. Okay, it's not. That means I got a whole lot of time. I'm actually using steering wheel for this instead of using a controller. I just prefer a steering wheel. I always keep this on 3. I never really changed the brake balance at all. Plus, I always keep it on hood view whenever I'm qualifying or doing a race. Or maybe sometimes first person. I rarely ever do third person as much as I used to. Unless if I'm like far in the lead or I know I'm in a comfortable position, then I'll switch over to third person. I don't know why, but I always keep looking back. It's always a habit. Whenever I play Gran Turismo, I always just look back. It's not on Forza or Project Cars or even Need for Speed. Only on Gran Turismo do I just always look back. This corner always gets me. I know I should be going out more, but even then, I just keep messing up. 135R. I can't remember if I always just... I can't remember if I just blast through it or if I just let off the gas. I usually let off the gas, but most of the time sometimes, very few times I just floor it. 215. I know 214 is not that bad of a time, so that might be what I'm going after for today. Oh god, I went so far off. That was stupid of me. Really, through the S's, like, try not to downshift or like brake so much, because it's literally just momentum flowing through. You're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, you're not trying to speed through, you're just trying to take your time. It's best to take your time to the S's. Always try to downshift and then gas it through those two corners right there. I just feel better doing it, and plus it just gives me more acceleration. Going out on a turn, it just gives you so much more acceleration. It just really helps you out. It doesn't like mess you up or anything. I might get that ideal time that I want. I might. We'll see. I am gaining ground. If I can just get to like 1.3 or 1.4 by the end of this. Okay, 1.3 will be good enough. Yes, I'll meet 114. I may even meet 113. I mean, not 114 or 214. Totally messed up on that. I kind of want to go for 213. I feel confident. Constantly, I always have to remind myself not to like try to do anything stupid on the S's in qualifying, or just trying to get a fast lap time. Just have to take it easy, calm down, really just try to get through it the best you can without messing up. Yeah, I just gained a whole entire 10th. I'm about to gain another 10th. Like, I know this is stick shift, so I'm just kind of keeping it stick shift as much as I can. I'm already at I'm already a second ahead, jeez. Okay. Like, it doesn't matter, as long as it's just 213 for me, that's fine. Yeah, I always get faster and faster going through that section. Coming out of that section, coming onto the straight, going into 135R, which is this turn. Coming up. Just barely got out of there. I probably would have slipped. Got hold on to whatever I got. 212, good God, that's pretty good. Okay, I might actually start getting serious. Yeah, I wasn't on the gas as much. I was just kind of chilling. But I want to see my line. I just want to see my line. I probably, if I can catch up, I'll catch up and see if I can get a better lap time, but I just want to see how I do. how it looks. Like, the one thing I'm really nervous about is just how things will go in the race I'm gonna enter for this track. I'm just really afraid of not getting the best result or not coming out with like a top 10 and then just being completely mauled through the race. That's what I'm scared of. But it seems that I'm gonna make some consistent lap times, so I shouldn't have to be too worried about it. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, knowing that this was gonna happen. If I just make mid to low 213s, I will be just fine. If I just keep it consistent all the time. Like, this is a great track. I love this track to death. But I just hope that I can keep my times consistent the whole time. Yeah, I didn't even see that coming up. Yeah, I just don't know why I keep dipping in like that. Like, that's a weakness. Come on, come on. I know I can do this. If I can just stay within 5/10. At least 5/10. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that killed me. I am keeping it consistent. I am keeping it at a low. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have downshift there. I probably shouldn't have downshifted to 3. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've came up on that apex and just rear wheel hits it and I just spin out completely. No, yep, just like that, just like that. Just rear tire hits the What? How do I get a penalty for that? That's not even fair. That's not fair at all. I like how Gran Turismo said that they fixed the penalty system, but I didn't hit anything, but yet I got a penalty regardless for probably quote-unquote cutting the track, even though you never really like truly cut the track when you're going out wide. because all it does is completely slow you down, unless you're going on a straight and you need some area to kind of get that acceleration back. But in my case, that's not even a penalty at all. I want to say 5 laps is good, but I don't know when the event's starting. That's the scary part. That's the thing that I don't know. I don't know when the event's starting, so I can't really do practice until then. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Best time is 2:12.98. That's my best time. So my average time is, my average time is like 2:14. Technically, besides that lap, my worst time is 2:14.102. So that means, well, 2:16 actually. So that means my average lap time would probably be like 2:14, 2:15. No, 2:15, 2:14 lower and into the lower parts of 2:14. So that's reassuring a little bit. Let's see if that start. Oh snap! We got a lot of practice. Okay, I guess I'll just do this race then. I've never done this race before. To be honest, I've never driven that car either. So I'm just gonna give it like a quick. Probably it's gonna be a 1 lap thing. So I have to really give it my all. I have to really push if I really want something good out of it. So hopefully this goes well. I hope that this goes well. If not, it's alright. I can hopefully fight my way through the class. I know I think I'm going to be on Sports Hard, so that's something to kind of look out for. Alright, so a one-off, maybe 2. I maybe get 2 times to do this, so. Here we go. Around Tokyo Expressway. East, I think, yeah. East Inner Loop? I think so. So far I'm doing pretty well. I haven't messed up in the first corner. It's a bit surprising that I haven't crashed yet. Maybe I had to downshift just a little bit just to make sure I got the acceleration out of it. With this Audi TT going at 210 kilometers an hour. Had to get ready for the brake on this very quick corner, going back up to speed and almost climbing up to about 200 kilometers. Braking, making sure I have the acceleration down, shifting up to 4th, 3rd. Trying to make sure I don't jolt or move about or yaw. So far so good. Haven't hit anything. I was surprised I haven't hit anything yet. That might have been it, but I didn't hit anything, luckily. .136. Let's see what I can do now that I've gotten at least somewhat familiar with the course. Alright, much better. Yeah, that I hit something. I hit the wall a little bit, but that's fine. Getting up to 5/10 away from my previous lap time now. That's my personal best so far this session, with only 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Making sure I'm careful, a little bit of tire squeal, but that's alright. Going back up to speed now with only 7 tenths ahead, 8 tenths ahead now. Really catching on, really getting some traction off of that. Getting into 9 tenths, almost a second ahead now. Second ahead, 9 tenths now. Went back down just a little bit. That's all right. Slowing down that is not a problem at all. Second ahead now. Getting into the last few bits of this track now. This is probably a more tricky section. Now 2nd and 3 tenths ahead of my previous lap time. This is going pretty well. I might even go for a 3rd lap. Second and a half ahead. 2nd and 6 tenths. This is going very well so far for me. Back down to 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4. Salvage what's left with the 2nd and 4. Now 1 minute 35, 2:15. Let's see what can happen this time. Staying right on my ghost tail here. Really trying to see if I can find a way to catch back up with him. Or at least myself instead of him. Alright, so 3 tenths behind. That's not too bad. A little bit of late braking. Back into 2 tenths and back into 3 tenths. Really trying my best here. I might not. A little bit of late braking again. Catching up now. Now to 2 tenths. And 1 tenth area. Really catching on with that slide, but that wasn't enough. Really wasn't enough at all. It was absolutely nothing, actually. Found some acceleration. Hit the wall, and it's a very bad thing. Never want to hit the wall when you're doing qualifying, because that messes up your momentum. Could I make a new lap time? Oh, so close. Just 0.04 of a second off. But that was a pretty good session for myself, even though I didn't have that much time to do anything. This track, I've never been on this track, not too many times. I've been on this track before, but not many times. Alright, so where do I start? I believe I can start in the top 10, the top 5. That's not that bad. Okay, we're having up to 12 people. We got Play Sergio in first place. We got Deji Grooves in second with a 133. Now between Sergio and Grooves, just almost a 2-second difference. And then you got Kronkfest in front of me with a 134.082. And you got a 2-second difference, almost a 2-second difference between me and Felipe Duque with a 137.292. And you got Bueno Dano with a 138.650. And then the rest of the pack, it just all goes down from there. Hopefully this is a clean race. Hopefully we all keep it clean. No crashing, no bumping, no nothing. Let's get ready for what would be our warm-up here. Gotta get these tires warmed up. Just gotta make sure your momentum's going. You're not gonna have enough time to get through the race track completely, but you will have some time to kind of think of what you're gonna do before you get ready for it. Invictus said, "Good evening. This is gonna be quite an interesting race. I hope that we don't crash into each other or anything like that." Yeah, Play Sergio saying, "Let's have a good race, clean race. Nothing like some good sportsmanship. You know, good luck to everyone." As DJ Grooves, I have a feeling that I can maintain my position if I just keep at. Oh dear, I want to say Deja Grooves, but I'll just say, I'll just call him Deja Grooves for now. Deja Grooves just spun out completely. Good evening. Good luck. Oh, just barely. Nobody saw mine, but We're in the center out of the loop for the final race for today. This is going to be quite an interesting race. We're going to have a stopping finish, grid start. We have quite the competition here, despite the lap times, but I believe it is all skill now as we get ready for this race. 3, 2, 1, and it is a go. So far I might have third place. This might actually go well for me. Gotta have a look at him on my radar. I do have the inside line, so I should be able to keep that, but so far he seems to be hitting into me, and he comes off a little bit, but that is third place for me. It's good so far. Don't want to push too hard. Don't want to let the pressure get to you, because if you do, then that's bad news. Sportsmanship rating going up quite well, but Kronkfest really not giving up at all. He's going down, trying to see if he can go down the inside. He's going down the inside. A perfect clean overtake, but up in first and second place. Then you got Kronkfest just hitting me a little bit, just hit the wall a little bit, but that's fine. A penalty for DJ Grooves and Play Sergio, despite saying that let's have a clean race, and I just hit the wall. And so did Kronkfest, but I believe we can both make it up to third place. But with the way things go, it depends. And I just moved up into third place. Now, the question is how severe is the penalty between Deji, no, now's not the time for that. Between DJ Grooves and Play Sergio, how severe is this penalty? And have they taken their penalty, is the question. Now, I don't know if it shows up all the time, if it shows up throughout the race, but I do believe that this might be an interesting race. This could be an interesting race for me. I feel like if I can just get close enough to DJ Grooves and maybe even Play Sergio, I could probably win this race. If it's a 10-second penalty or a 5-second penalty, that is fine. But so far, I'm doing glorious through this entire thing. I've already got best first sector, which is pretty interesting for myself. I've never done this course. I've barely driven this car, and I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can through here, but it doesn't really seem the case. 5 seconds off from the lead, but I am probably going to be 6 seconds off from the lead unless one of them hits something and they both crash. It might be a close battle for Sergio and DJ Plays. Well, I'm just trying to make sure that I keep it clean, keep it cool, don't try to do anything random or anything out of the ordinary. But so far, best second sector so far, 2 seconds ahead of Felipe Duque, which is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good thing to have as far as distance. You don't want to be too far off, but you don't want to be too close to where they're on your bumper. So I am losing time a little bit, and also gaining a little bit of time now. So I'm into 3 seconds ahead. I'm now 7 seconds off of Play Sergio. I believe it might be a 5-second penalty, at least, for them. I don't know. I don't entirely know, but I'm really trying. I might even just shut up and, bow down a little bit, see if I can get something out of it. Yeah, they're really going off. They're really skyrocketing into space, and they are so far ahead. I don't know if it'll be good enough for me to move up a place due to their penalty, or if they've already done their penalty or not. I'm not even sure. As long as I can secure the podium, that is fine for me. Though I am starting to feel pretty comfortable, but I think I should be a bit relentless for these last 2 laps here. So far so good. 5 seconds in front of Felipe Duque, and then the rest of the pack follows. And it seems that we have somebody that is far, very, very far in last, as we have 10 drivers still on the course. Nothing too bad or anything like that. And I'm in oh dear, I'm in second place. Seems that I didn't even catch that. I didn't catch that DJ Groove has left the session. He must have lagged out. That is interesting. That is quite interesting. I wasn't even expecting to be in second place. Though I do feel like I won't be a real match to play Sergio, as he is far in the lead, almost about to lap a person, unless they mess him up. Yeah, unless the bat marker messes him up, I have no point. There's no point in seeing him mess up at all, and it taking, oh dear, and oh god, I have hit the wall hard. Hopefully I do not get a penalty for that. And it seems that everything is going well for Play Sergio, I believe. Has it? Final lap, here we go with... Yes, it seems that Play Sergio has done very well passing the back marker. It feels like it is now my turn to approach him and see if I could get past him without any form of conflict or anything like that. While Felipe Duque is still behind me, just 7 seconds off, and almost about to be 8 very, very soon with the way things are going. Yes, 8 seconds behind now. Maybe even 9 seconds if possible. So far, no penalties, which is very good. So far, so good. I'm catching up on the bat marker of... Can't exactly read that, it's very far away. Of Invictus. Invictus 727. Quite surprising. But nonetheless, it seems that Play Sergio has won the race, while I have come in second with a very surprising podium. A very surprising podium with no penalties at all. Absolutely beautiful, really. And it seems that Cronkest from Chile has reached third place. Very, very good. He was a very good driver at the beginning. I have no idea what happened to him in the end. But I was only just 5 seconds off due to Play Sergio's slowing down. Due to him slowing down. And, you know, I'm very happy to get the second place. I really am. So... Good racing. Good racing. It is now... Okay, I'm going to save that replay and I'm going to review over it later. DJ Grooves had the best lap time. I guess I might as well go over it. And I got my daily car for the day. What do I get today? Could I get a $20 million car? Or a grade 4 car? Or a Peugeot? A Peugeot. Ah, jeez, I don't want a Peugeot. Okay. I'm gonna go over... Oh, this other people's stuff. That's not my stuff. Whoops. This should be easy. This should be easy to go over. I do have until the next period where Suzuka opens up for the grade 4 race. So it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I hope that this thing loads. There we go. I'm gonna watch it from Felipe Duquet's point of view. From the hood, actually. So far, I had the inside line. I may have just hit him off, and that was... I am sorry for that. I did not mean to hit him off at all. Now watching me, but yeah, I'm gonna watch DJ Groove's point of view and see what the penalty was all about. So you can see there's me from back there with Kronkes going down the inside. I did not see that at all. Let's play that again. I'm very sorry. On board with DJ Grooves. Just going way too fast and just hitting play Sergio, really. It was almost to the point where I was actually catching up with Kronkes, and I have no idea what happened with Kronkes. He just kind of slowed down. Yeah, he just kind of slowed down. I have no idea what was going on. Oh, I believe he had a penalty. Let me take a look. Because he was doing perfectly fine. Yeah, he must have hit the wall hard. Or that one. Yeah, then you just see me just passing by. But I do want to see the battle with Play Sergio, or the temporary battle with Play Sergio. Yeah, nothing really happening there. Let's find a place where it was seemed to be in a battle. Oh, Bueno Daniel and Kronkes. Yep, Kronkes going at it. Yeah, I just don't really understand why slide and then swipe you on the right side before doing a turn. Oh god, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, then you got Smoky Bud XX. And then he's got another penalty, I believe. You got 3 people battling for 6th. Yeah, then you just... Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Let me watch that from Sanchez. So Sanchez 9. Sanzig, if he didn't pass anyone. Oh yeah, he was put. Yeah, he was almost put right in the middle of it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a very violent one. Got out between Bueno Daniel and Smokey Bud. Yeah, just downshifting and sliding. I've dealt with that problem many times, but still, you know, you just gotta control the car. Gotta slide into the turn and then turn back, and then go back into the turn again. Slide into the turn, and just go back into it. Instead of flooring all the way, but that was a good pass. That was very risky, but very good. Yeah, blocking and then trying to dig into the inside. It's not a very good idea. I feel like Smokey Bud might actually win this. I feel like it. I feel like that's the case. I didn't have a timer for how long I was racing for. Oh wow, some dirty racing there. Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, then we got Cronkest not really messing about, but still hitting the walls. I wonder how this happened. I guess he tried to hit him and he just hit the e-brake for some reason. Okay, that's quite a bit odd. It's a bit odd there. And he quit the race. You still have DJ Grooves and he's actually battling out with him. So far so good. Oh, just hit him a little bit too hard and just nudged him into the wall. And he hit the wall himself, sadly. And he's also quit the race. Battle between Smokey Bud and Cronkest after, I believe... Oh, right, he left. So after Bueno Daniel leaving, it's now up to Cronkest to capture the 4th place position. Really behind him, he's drafting him. He's got that slipstream, which is pretty good on him. He's gone him down the inside unless he doesn't squeeze him, which is very good, very surprising from this, but he has managed to at least catch him. And he's, oh yeah, that's not what we were looking for either way. That is not what we were looking for. And Smokey Bud has lost his battle already. And now he's gonna hunt down, well, I believe Felipe Duque leaves, if I remember. I think he does. See if there's any other battles going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else besides people leaving and stuff. Despite Invictus maybe just maybe passing someone. But that might not have been the case there. So now I'm going to do a race with grade 4 cars. I'm not gonna really do grade 2. At Bathurst, I might not do grade 2. Grade 2 is not really my thing, to be honest with you. I'm going to pick the 86. I'm going to go on. I'm going to keep doing some practice laps. I got 7 minutes, so I might be able to do 3 laps at the most. 2 to 3 laps at the most, really. So I really hope that this race goes well. I hope that I get a good position to start in. I hope I'm not with somebody that rams me off or anything like that. And I hope that this livery gives me good luck. Got my dog in the room. She's actually sleeping as I'm streaming right now. So hopefully I don't disturb her. So my fastest lap time was at 2:12.980, and I can't change anything here. As you can see, I can't change anything on this. I can't change the tire compound and change it to immediate and heavy wet if I want. Can't change the gearing or anything like that. It is all set to a standard, a specific standard. So 6 minutes left. I should be able to do at least 2 laps. At least. Here we go. Yeah, that second lap was so bad. That was honestly terrible. Oh my god, why am I cutting on the inside so much? It's not something I would do. Darn it. It was time to prepare anyway. It was time to prepare for the match. Right. Oh god. Okay. Just gotta keep a positive attitude. Just gotta keep my head up. If I get spun out, that's fine. Just gotta work with whatever I got. Okay, that scared me a bit. The fact that it just went black just completely scared me. Okay, that's actually not that bad. That's actually pretty good. As long as okay, that person behind me, Sergio Murat 55 with 213.142. Yeah, that's a bit worrying, especially with this internet connection. You could probably hit me when he's lagging. RamGR Racing with a 210.865 with a Huracan. And we got the Purist 89 with a 212.072. And we got Ab Awesome 123, I believe, with a 212.448. Then we have me with a 212.980. Then we got Wolf A with a WRXG grade 4 with a 213.201. We got GTI 16V Turbo with a Menage Trophy from 2011 with a 213.267. It's going to be quite the interesting matchup. We also have Smoke Skunk 123 with a 213.399. We got Mondrod C1 with a Mustang 214.165. And so on goes down the field. Then we have someone that isn't really qualified, that hasn't qualified at all. Oh dear. Seems now I'm holding the number 8. Very big number in racing. Or at least in the NASCAR world, with Dale Earnhardt Jr. that used to hold the number 8 back then. Quite an iconic number to hold, so hopefully that is with me and by my side as I race. Hopefully I'm not pushed off the track. He does give me the room I deserve. Thankfully he's respectful. Hopefully that we all are respectful. Let's have a clean race. Let's have a clean race. Alright, here we go. Just gotta keep our heads down, starting in fourth. Start where I was last race in the Audi TTs. And we are off. I should have done that 3-2-1 thing, but that is fine. Sometimes we do forget a few things as Sergio Merat is going down my inside. Quite the speed. But is it enough to hold it? I feel like this is going to be very, very tight first lap here. As I've already gone down into fifth, but that is fine. I may have 4 laps, but everybody is so compact together. I'm really trying my best not to hit anyone off at all, but with the way that Sergio Merat is lagging just a bit, and oh my! Ram GR Racing has gone off, is now 3 wide. I've gone off. A great save, oh god. I did not mean to hit anyone at all, and I don't think I can get a break out of this, but I will have to find a place to get through. Mustang trying to get into my inside, but I'm gonna have to guard that. Not a very pleasant race. What the? Alright, back into the race. In 10th. Sadly, but that's fine, you know, not always gonna have the best of races. So now the goal is... The heck? Seems to have overshot just a little bit. It's not going to plan at all. Now, I guess the goal is to make 3 overtakes now. That is the goal for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bot down a little bit. Yeah, I just got no chance at all to even get a good race. Alright, I'm into ninth, somehow. Yeah, the thing about the Mustang and the 86 is that it just has more power than the 86. But with the way that this guy's handling it, I could probably catch up on the corners. Like, it just has the power. It just has that advantage. But in the corners, it's very light, it's very nimble, and I could probably do this. Probably seal the deal and get 8th. But I want to still go for 3 overtakes, so. Dang it. Ah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm just absolutely disappointed with how that went. Even though it wasn't really my fault, I just felt like I could have done better. But, you know, it's just the fact that Ramg Racing just won that race despite his collision almost hitting top runners off. I'd say that was pretty disappointing. I'd be frustrated if I was, I think it was Sergio Ramat, Marat, and then somebody else that was racing with us. But I'd be disappointed, genuinely. I really would. So, there's that race. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in one last race. Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze in one last race. See how much time I've got, and then we'll go from there. 5 minutes. Okay, I think I just need to cool down. So, I'm not gonna practice. Oh, God, that was just a bad race. I just hope that next race doesn't go as bad. I just hope that this next race is just much better. That was just such a crazy race. I don't really have anything to say. I just don't know what to do. Like, that would have been a nice race for some people, and the fact that it just got messed up completely around turn 5, almost about to go into turn 6, was just absolutely obliterated. It was, like, my hopes were just gone. So, going into this next race, which is in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, I just hope that I do this pretty well. This is going to be my last race for the day. Well, last race for this stream. And then, you know, just go from there. And just really try my best. Because I want to do well. I want to do really well. Okay. Right now I'm just not really doing anything. Just kind of waiting for this race, looking on my phone. I'm really trying my best not to look at this. Look at the time and be like, is this gonna be good? Is this gonna be bad? I'm really hoping that it goes well. I'm genuinely hoping that it goes well. I don't want to fail. Okay, here we go. Getting ready for the match. Get the racing gloves on. Oh, a pole position. Though this won't be easy because the GTR is behind me. Now, part of me wants to say, of course it's gonna be a GTR, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go, but I am glad I do have pole position. I am glad. That makes me happy. However, I do have a power disadvantage against the GTR, I believe. And I do have a power disadvantage against mainly all these cars behind me. Except maybe the Renaults. The F-Type, maybe. Yeah, that's a definite. The M4, yes. The Lancer Evolution, yes, as well. Because I always run low-powered cars. My last car that I usually run with is a Porsche Cayman, grade 4. And that's low-powered. Like, it would be smoked on the straights. But it's so light, it's so agile, but it's not as light as the GTA 6. That's the weird thing. So... hopefully this goes well. I really, really, really want to do well. If we can end this off with a win, I will be very happy. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. I didn't even go over the times or anything like that. How terrible of me. I didn't even go over the times. How bad of me. So we got me with it. Me at the top. Then we got May Nilla with a 213. Then we got Bleed Green X with a 213, 114. Then we got Dret McLeod in 4th. Then we goes down the order. We will have another chance to look at it, I promise you. Alright, so we're going to be going into the final race of Race B for the daily race on July 20th. Back when I was starting off in 4th, well, I was starting off 4th, now I'm in pole. And we got Finn, Oh Snap, Bruno, Pontiac, Glassing, Sissa Boy, Hectic. Yeah, we got all those kids, we got all those people. Starting down, going down the grid, I could not get enough time, and I probably would have been saying only 2 lap times, and that's just about it. I feel confident about this race. I hope that we all do well as we get ready for the start. Any minute now, going into the green. 3, 2, 1, and it's off. We are off into the race. Got the GTR behind me, really trying to slipstream me down, but I do have a strategy, which is seems like May Nilla has gone off for real this time. It's happening. We do have Bleed Green in 2nd, really trying to see if he can use that lightweight Renault to push himself forward into 1st place. But I might just might be able to hold him off, just barely. and I don't understand. Oh dear, oh dear. We have people hitting each other off. We have people all over the place. Yeah, we just have people pushing each other, really trying to push people to their limits. There goes Bleed Green, who was penalized for hitting me off on coming into turn 7. Now I'm right behind Brundle, or Brunel EDM. Could I possibly make this an overtake? I'm not going to risk it. As Brunel EDM just goes right off the track and just completely cuts it. I'm sorry, that was karma. That was just karma, bound to happen. Anyways, back onto the race. As we have me and Brunel battling for second. Brunel really trying to defend. He's gonna go into turn 2 a bit wide, but he's keeping his line. As I'm right behind Brunel EDM. Now the S's are a bit made to see who has the skill and who doesn't. So far I've gone past Brunel, I've gone past all 3 Renaults safely. Now it is on to Dret McLeod, who I believe is in a GTR. I'm gonna start to concentrate a little bit and see if I can get any closer to him. See if I can get farther away from the Renaults that are behind me. He's got the power in the straights, I will say that. Yeah, I guess that's not really the case. Guess I didn't really end up with the win, sadly. Wish I was able to win. I wish I was able to get somewhere out of it, but I guess not. I guess not today. I guess today's not really a day to win. But I guess the thing to take out of this is you can't really trust everyone who you're racing with. So if there's anyone that's racing, you can't really trust everyone, because then somebody's just gonna hit you off one day, and it's just not gonna be a good day at all. I probably would have been beaten anyway, knowing the GTR. I'm not gonna blame it on the car. Just gonna really just blame it on the driver and the skill on the driver. So yeah, I'm not gonna really go around and point fingers about the car. It's up to the driver. So yeah, I said that twice now, but oh well, it's what happens. You know, I'm just gonna tell him, well, saying something. I might give him a chance to say something. He's typing something. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I'm just like really, it hit me off. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm probably just gonna end off the stream here. So I think this is going on for an hour. I think it has at least more than an hour. So that to you, Fred. Yeah, that wasn't even really that funny. So I'm gonna end the stream off here. I'm gonna just end it off. So thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I hope to make things like this, like kind of like make a playlist like GT Sport Racing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 78, 79 or whatever, and just do this and keep going until I stop, until either there's a new Gran Turismo coming out or there's something different. You know, I understand that GT Sport is not going to be like around for like years. It's going to be around, but it's not going to be like how GT6 or GT5 was. You know, it's only the beginning, and it's absolutely fine. It's perfectly fine. This is perfectly fine in every way. So I'm just gonna end this off here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys another time.